Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again on our second segment of Face to Face. And as you guys know, Impact Wrestling has some of the top individuals and top professional wrestlers in the professional wrestling game today. And what we do on this show, we bring them to Face on StevieRayTV to let them get out their grievances today. But in a few days, March the 13th to be exact, it's going to be a big event. A big event that we are calling Sacrifice. And it's going to be on Impact Plus. That is March the 13th, Impact Plus. I don't have Impact Plus. I'm going to have to get off my money and get me some Impact Plus. Because I got to see the two people that are going to be on the show tonight, Deonna Purrazzo, ODB. They're going to go at it. Now, I don't think these two young ladies really like each other. But that's why we have them face to face. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to get these young ladies on right now, and we are going to chop it up. Deonna, how are you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, how does it feel to be a champion?
Oh, gosh. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
You know what? You're talking to a guy that was a champion many times. You know that, right?
I do know that.
Okay. So I'm not some Johnny come lately like a lot of these side busters that want to get you guys on and talk to you about what's really going on. That's not what we do in Impact Wrestling. That's not what we do on StevieRayTV. But if you are ready, I want to bring your combatant on the show right now, because I know she has a few things to say, and I know you have a few things to say. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. And I'm going to bring her in right now.
Oh, boy. What's
There
going
she
on?
is, Miss ODB. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm just in Daytona Bike Week, just pulling a lot of pork. I got the
You know-
porkitis.
I know what you're saying, but hey, I got the champ on the
Yeah.
line. Can you see the champ?
There she is.
Okay, there go the champ. But you know something? I'm going to start off with Deonna. Deonna, in a few days, March the 13th, Sacrifice. You got a big challenge in front of you. I'm sorry. I know ODB. I've been around her a lot, and I know what she brings to the game. Tell me what you got for her. And don't hold back.
But you know what? I think that ODB thinks I disrespected her somehow, or that this is personal. But I also know who is my challenger. I know who ODB is. I grew up wanting to be a professional wrestler, and I like the women of the knockouts division, and ODB is one of those women. I know.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware of that.
I'm sorry?
I said I wasn't aware of that.
Exactly. And I don't know that you are either. I know the foundation you've laid for the knockouts division to be what it is today. And that is why I'm so incredibly honored to be the knockouts champion. But it's not personal, because you're just a fork in the road for me in building the empire that is the age of the virtuoso.
Oh, wow. ODB, what do you have to say to that?
Well, first of all, I just love how you say you've been watching me when you grew up. That feels great.
Well, I don't know if that, Deonna, was that a snipe at ODB? Or are you trying to say that she's over the hill?
Sorry, but that's the truth.
Are you trying to say that she's over the hill and shouldn't even be in the ring with somebody like you? I mean, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, it feels pretty damn good to be my age. I'm 42 and I'm proud of it. Feels pretty damn good to hop in the ring and still have it. I mean, people are actually saying I'm better now than I was back in the day, which
I was saying the same thing.
I was like, damn, it feels good. You know, I'm in probably one of my best shapes of my life, and I'm in a good place in my life, and to be able to step in the ring right now and go for another shot at the knocked up title feels pretty damn good.
Now, what did you call it? The what title?
Oh, it's the knocked up title. I think I was drunk one night. And accidentally said knocked up title, and it just kind of kept.
I mean, I'm trying to keep everything professional, but every now and then. Neither do I. You know.
Yeah, easy there.
I can't afford it. but let's get back. Let's get serious. Let's get back serious. Now, Saturday night, Impact Plus. What are we going to see Saturday night, Impact Plus? And Deonna, I want to go to you first.
Sure. Well, I think that the only thing I'm going to say is we're going to see me hold the Knockouts Championship over my head at the end of the match.
And that's about it. I mean, because okay, that's about it. That all you have to say?
I mean, I feel like that's all that matters, right? Who's the winner and who's the loser? Who's the champion and who's not? I'm going to walk into Sacrifice as the Knockout.
You haven't walked in yet, baby.
Champion, and I'm going to leave as the Knockouts champion.
All right.
ODB, what do you have to say to that?
Oh boy. Well, you haven't walked in yet, honey. But I am going to show a different side of ODB. The flask
really?
The flask is gonna be put away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking this match very seriously because I'm representing the OGs, the OG knockout division. You know what I mean? And I want to take that knocked up time. I want to be 5-time knocked up champ. So I'm going in there, and I'm, the boob grabbing. You know what? I'm gonna hold back on the boob grabbing a little bit. I'm gonna show you more of a brawler. ODB, right. I'm gonna take this match way more seriously than I have been, and it's been a long time since I've been in a title match. So,
well, I wanted to ask you about that. As far as the years that you've been doing this, and just your appetite of wanting to be a champion, how high is it right now? Because see, I just want to say this: when I was in the ring, and once you become a champion, it feels good.
Yeah.
And you want to stay a champion, man.
Yeah.
It feels good because people treat you different. People look at you different. I used to love walking in a dressing room and the guys go, that's somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or going through the airports and letting all the marks look at my bag, look at my belt. Oh, who is he?
Baby.
Yeah. Check this out. But I ain't got that long because I got to go catch a flight. How do you feel about that, ODB? Do you crave that? Do you really crave it? Because I know the young gun, Brianna, she's going through that right now. And I know she knows what I'm talking about. I want to know, how do you feel? Do you still have that hunger, that drive, that vigor?
When I got that phone call a couple of months ago by Scott D'Amore saying, we would love to have you back and come on in. And
Scott said that?
Yeah, I'm like, God.
That's hard to believe, but anyway.
But, so I came back, and then I got hungry again. I was like, I haven't wrestled in a while. It's been a full year since I've even been in the ring.
Right.
And once I got mixed up with all the other knockouts, I was like, damn, I could have another run here. I really see it where I could do this for, a good year or so. Mm-hmm. And then when I have an opportunity to work with Deonna, I was like, oh shit, here we go. Here we go. So it would feel real good to hold that knockout title again and wear it on my food truck and be prancing around. I think business would pick up for sure.
So if you win the title, you're gonna use it to peddle some of your goods.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the ODB's meet and greet's gonna be open all night, baby.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get down and get me some of that hot sauce.
Yeah.
But anyway, Deonna, right now you're going through that, and I'm looking at the roster. I see Jazz has came back. I see some of the other ladies that are out there doing this thing. I think the Impact roster is as heavy as anybody in the world right now. That's just my opinion. And I'm looking at the kind of talent you got to go against on a nightly basis. With all that being said, how hungry are you to keep what you got?
I'm hungry. To be where I am is what I've fought for the last 5 or 6 years. I did someone to be like, okay, this girl's got something, and have the ball and see what you can do with it. And since I debuted at Impact last May, I got that ball, and I have not let go of it. It's tight in my grasps, and I will do everything possible to prove myself worthy of the position that I'm in. To prove myself to be the virtuoso that I am.
Now, virtuoso. Oh, you know what? I like when people describe themselves a little different than others. Is that what you're saying? That you just a step above
Absolutely.
everybody else? A little bit above everybody else?
I am the greatest technical women's wrestler in the world.
Ooh, man.
I proclaim that from day one, and I don't think I've spent a day not proving it in the ring.
Wow. And with that stacked roster, I know you're going to have your hands full, but this Saturday night, and I'm going to be watching because ODB, before you came on, I was chopping it up with Deonna, and we were going over a few things, and I was telling her about some of the matches I've seen on television because, I can't afford to come see you guys live, but I was talking about some of the matches that I've seen on television. And I'm just going to be straight up and honest. Deonna's the real deal. And I know it when I see it. I've been around champions. I've been champion.
Thank you.
I'm just telling you right now, you're going to have to bring it to beat her. How much are you willing to sacrifice the night of sacrifice to take that goal?
Well, when I step in the ring and I look at Deonna, she is a very technical wrestler. And me, not so much. I'm a brawler. I'm a fighter. I've always been in life and in the ring.
Right.
And I've been in the ring with a lot of top chicks in this business. And when someone is so different from me, I step it up. And you'll see that. So when I got in the ring with Gail Kim, she's very technical, just like Deonna.
Yes.
And it brings something out of me that I'm just like, just fucking go. Let's get on. Like,
yeah.
I get into a different ODB steps it up a lot when I get in the ring with someone, a lot more technical and more, got more moves than me, but it's on.
Well, let me ask you this, Deonna. With ODB saying that, do you expect anything different from her from the past? Or do you think she'll be bringing something? I know what she's saying right now, but that could be a curveball. I'm not saying it is, but that could be a curveball. How do you feel about that?
I think that over the last few weeks, I've seen how hungry ODB is, and I've seen how serious she is about coming back to the Knockouts division and challenging me for the Knockouts championship. So I have no doubt that I'm in the ring with a different ODB than we've seen before. And I know that I have my hands full on Saturday night, but for me, I know what I do best. I know that I keep cool, calm, and collected. And going in there with someone like ODB, who's a brawler, who wants to fight, it's about how do I get myself out of these situations, don't back myself up into a corner. And, I just think that whatever is coming my way, I'm going to figure out a way to get out of it and hopefully to get the Fujiwara armbar. But Saturday is going to be intense, and Saturday is going to be a handful, but I'm more than up for the challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, Impact Wrestling, Impact, March 11th, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. At least I think those are the times. Might be a little later than that. But Impact Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, is building and promoting some of the best stars in professional wrestling. And I'm telling you right now, I'm very excited. I am very excited, man, because a lot of things, ODB, you know me, a lot of things don't get me excited.
Yeah.
A lot of things don't get me excited. If I seen a meteor crash into the ocean,
Gotta be good.
Okay, it's a meteor crash into the ocean. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
But you two guys, from what I've been watching these last few weeks, you two guys, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Look at that.
Well,
I'm getting goosebumps because I can't wait for you two guys to get it on, man. I really can't. But to sum everything all up, wow, man, the night is Saturday night. The day is March the 13th, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m., regardless what the time is. When Deonna and ODB get it on that night, the whole world should be watching because this is for the goal. It don't get no bigger than this.
Yeah.
And ODB, you already know. You don't get but a few chances at the goal.
Oh, hell no.
You just can't get a chance and then go back and come back next week and fight again because she got other things to do. So what I'm saying to you right now is you got to make the best of this because you got to get back at the end of the line.
Yep, that is very true, yes.
Especially if Scott D'Amore got anything to do with it. What has he ever been fair about? You tell him I said so. As far as I'm concerned. But if you got to get back at the end of the line,
Mm-hmm.
It could be a while before you get that chance again. And I would just like to know, what are you willing to do? Other than all the things that you told us, what are you willing to do to take that gold home? I mean, you got this. This might be the last chance within a year. A year's a long time. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do?
I'm doing it. I've been doing. I mean, I told you, I'm putting the flask away.
Right.
Boob grabbing's gonna like hold off for a little bit.
Wait a minute.
Serious,
No boob grabbing.
I'll be
goodness.
boob grabbing after I win the knockout title.
Okay, then I'm in. Okay.
Boob grabbing all night.
Okay.
Or other. Never mind.
Okay.
So. No, it's huge because I wasn't even expecting a title shot when I came back. I thought I was just gonna, do my thing and be on my way. And now I got a shot, and I'm like, oh, game on, bitches, game on.
Right.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, old timer ODB, what is she doing? Is this her retirement match? There's no fucking retirement match. Hell
Yeah,
no.
whoever said that should have their head bashed in.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, brother. This is a real athlete. This is a woman that's put in the wrench time. For anybody out there that don't know anything about the wrench time, that means she's been through the trenches to get to where she is, and she made the sacrifices. So any of you sad sacks jabronis out there that's saying things like that, Stevie Ray is telling you this. Shut your damn mouth. But coming back to you, Brianna, what I just chronicled, this could be the last go round for ODB for quite some time. Now, I know you said you're ready for how she brawls. You know how dedicated she is to the professional wrestling game. But at the end of the night, what are you willing to sacrifice that night to keep what you got? Because you know, just like I chronicled, anything can happen on any given night.
Yeah. Sacrifice everything. The Knockouts Championship is everything to me. And this is a clash of styles, of professional wrestling styles. This is a clash of personalities. This is something I have not had to face yet at Impact Wrestling. To be in the ring with an OG knockout. That is not lost on me. I see every opportunity when I step in the ring to defend the Knockouts Championship as an opportunity to lay the foundations of the legacy of Deonna Purrazzo. And to be able to get in the ring with an OG knockout and do just that means everything to me. And I'm willing to sacrifice everything to come out victorious on Saturday night.
I love to hear that. Because like I said, it ain't nothing like having a goal. And you go to any trenches to keep it. You know, like Mr. T used to say, I pity the fool that try to take what I got. You might not have been around, Deonna. You might be a little bit too young for that.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Mr. T was my crush growing up.
Okay, but you remember he used to say, I pity the fool that try to take what I got. And what you got is gold. And what you're trying to make a president's is your legacy right now. And I admire that. But I also admire the challenger. That's the warrior coming back up the ladder to get what she once had. This is a very interesting, very, very interesting situation that we have here. And I think it's very important for professional wrestling. And I think everybody should see this match because, man, like I said, I'm getting goosebumps. I can't wait. I really can't wait. You guys have got me excited. I'm glad you guys came on the show tonight face to face each other. And that really makes my heart warm because professional wrestling is alive and well, especially the females, the girls that go out there. And if you ask me, I wish you guys had your own show. I really do. I wish female wrestling had their own show, and I wish you guys could headline the thing every week. And then you give me something to watch instead of watching stuff on YouTube every night. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be so bored watching stuff on YouTube, you know. But hey, you guys, I appreciate you coming on the show. But before we go, I'm going to give you a last word. But I want to go over some of the other things that's happening that night, if you guys don't mind. You got a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. What I was tripping on, see how you guys feel about this. You guys know my feelings about Scott D'Amore. I don't trust that guy. I know ODB, he called you up and wanted you to go against the young lion. But see, that could go two different ways. He could be trying to test Deonna, or he could be trying to send you a message at the same time. I don't know. But when
I
he
agree.
came out the other night and said what he said and made those concessions with Rick Swan and Moose. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Who the hell is that? You know, I'll edit that out. Don't worry about it. When he said what he said, those concessions that he made against Rick Swan and Moose, and said whoever wins this match Saturday night at Sacrifice is going to have a title versus title match against the Omega Man, Kenny Omega. You know, I really think Scott D'Amore has a little bit more power than he should have. That's just me. But I think that's going to be a great match. And I'm going to get both of those guys on this show and hash out their differences also. But another match. Now, I was a tag team guy. You guys know that. Mainly, you know. The Good Brothers. Ben and Juice. I mean, I like the Good Brothers. They take me back to my time. They remind me of me and my brother.
Yeah.
I like that. But I think that's going to be a great match also. This card is full of people, man. The Knockouts. The Knockout Tag Team Championship, you know?
That's
Fire and Flav. Jordan and Jazz. How you guys feel about that? You ever did tag team? How do you feel about tag team wrestling, Deonna?
Oh, you know, I tagged with Tasha quite a bit on the indies before we found ourselves at Impact.
Okay.
So I am team Fire and Flava 100%.
What about you, ODB?
Know that?
I am Jordan and Jazz all the way. They're like two powerhouses.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap! If you
Oh, yeah.
them,
I can't wait.
they got the experience with Jazz, the brain, and you got Jordan coming up in her way. Jordan. Great.
Yes.
She keeps getting better and better. She reminds me of like a female Rhino.
Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, no DQ match. I like Eddie. He's a good friend of mine. But going into this match, how do you guys see that?
I feel like this is Eddie's specialty. He always puts his body on the line with these crazy match stipulations. So, you know, Brian might be the most professional, but I think Eddie is he's the heart and soul of Impact. And I think he thrives in these situations.
Well, I heard that, brother. We can't do anything but wish him well in one of his new endeavors of putting his life and his body and his welfare on the line for what we call in this very small world of ours professional wrestling. And I cannot wait. But ladies, I appreciate you guys coming on the show tonight. ODB, I'm going to give you the last word, and Deonna, I'll come to you and give you your word.
All right, Sacrifice, March 13th. This is huge. I haven't had a title shot in a long time. I'm not even going to say how long it's been.
Okay.
What?
Anything else? I mean, I'm just saying. People are... Is that it?
Oh, no, you interrupted me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were finished.
I just paused there for a second. All right?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
At my old age, I pause a little bit longer.
Yeah, so do I.
But hey, it's experience, you know, versus a youngin' coming in. And now, you know, she's on top of her game right now. I'm coming in. I'm on top of my game. I have a lot more experience. But also, she's been watching me since she's been growing up. So
yes, that's what she said.
But you're going to see a different side of ODB coming in. So I'm excited to get in the ring with Deonna. It's gonna be a challenge for me, but I'm ready. And ODB, a little bam.
Okay, okay, that was a mouthful, if you will.
I don't know that I can follow that up with anything better. I think that I'm excited, and it's an honor to be in the ring with you. But it's going to be an honor to break your arm as well.
Wow. Now, 2020 Wrestler of the Year, Female Wrestler of the Year.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those kind of accolades don't grow on trees. Those kind of accolades, but ODB, I think you've been in the business since what, 2001? 2002?
Yep. 2000, yeah.
Yeah. 21-year lineage. That's a lot of experience.
Oh, boy.
That is the clash. That we want to see. The old lions and the veterans. The old Lions, they are the veterans. The young Lions coming up the hill, but the Lion is already on the hill at a very young age. That in itself is incredible. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the show now. And I appreciate these two young ladies coming on, doing what they do, showing us what they are going to do, telling us what they are going to do. She'll be showing us Saturday night. Sacrifice. Man, what a name for a very, very, very good show.
Yeah.
Impact Plus. Miss Purrazzo. Miss B. I don't know what the last name is. I'm sorry. But I appreciate you guys coming on the show tonight. And hey, good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Have a good time Saturday night.
Oh, it's going to be a hell of a party.
Hey, and I appreciate if you guys come back and do it again with me someday.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Stevie.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, my
See you
pleasure.
Saturday, Deonna. Bam,
I'll
bitch.
see you soon.
Wow. Y'all. I hope I see you too. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for both of our combatants tonight, man. That is ODB. That's Miss Deonna Purrazzo. And they had their face-to-face. My name is Stevie Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, you watching face-to-face. Can't wait to the next one. Peace.